All right, ladies and gentlemen. So just making a quick video here about the dueling video that I basically put out recently. It's more of like a dueling test, theory crafting test on it. It takes exactly 1 million years to upload these videos. So for example, at least in China. So for example, I've been uploading a 2 hour video, which is also me just running around dueling, but dueling a bunch of different classes like. I think I duel basically everything I didn't duel the previous day except a warlock. Yeah. Warlocks are just really hard to deal with on that server because the gear doesn't exist to really deal with them, and I'm still trying to figure it out theorycraft wise. But apparently, what I tried here is there's a couple of little settings down here when you upload a video called, yes, it's made for kids, and no, it's not made for kids. And then since I normally upload, no, it's not made for kids, and I figured, since I wasn't talking very much, I wasn't swearing very much, I would see what yes made for kids does. And basically what it ends up doing is it disables comments. So if I go over here and I go save, it should say, notice it had no restrictions, but now it's like made for kids. But if I go save again, it should made for kids, restrictions, and it's like none. It should say none anyways. So my comments should be enabled now on my doodling video. It's like the first dueling video I ever put out, and the comments are disabled. Like, what does that say about me? But anyways, I was actually quite depressed because I kept waking up every day, and I was like, really? Nobody's commenting on the dueling video? They don't have anything to say about it? Man, this fucking sucks. And then somebody was nice enough to let me know that the comments were in fact disabled over there. So I was like, damn, okay, well, that sucks a dick. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about today was some changes that I made. So if you actually watch that dueling video, this is a pretty good example. You'll notice that I'm doing a metric shit ton of inefficiencies. Like I'm using max rank on all my spells. I'm not down ranking for efficiency's sake. I'm going full retard in my playstyle, which means I'm not taking advantage of any opportunities to get drink ticks, like on the move or anything, which is also greatly reducing my mana efficiency. Other things that I have on myself is I have a flask up here. I don't have anything on me at any time that doesn't persist through death or isn't cheap as dirt. So, for example, I've got like spell power wizard oil on my weapon, and at least my two-handed weapon, and then I've got a flask up here that increases my MP5 by like 25 for 2 hours, persist through death. And the whole idea behind being super mana inefficient but having a flask like this is I just want to see what my mana efficiency looks like, what my healing efficiency looks like, right? Going full retard without trying to do any of the extra any of the extra efficiencies. And what I found was that not only was my healing efficient enough that I could probably downrank and get more mana efficient by downranking, but that I had enough MP5 that I could go full retard mode in any of my duels, and I still had plenty of mana to play with. So you can see this very clearly in the video that I'm uploading now against the Paladin duels. So I'll be dueling Paladins, and they'll be bandaging, they'll be stunning me and running away and trying to get drink ticks in. They'll be using Blessing of Wisdom, Seal of Wisdom, Blessing of Wisdom, doing everything in their fucking power to try to get a mana efficiency on me, and it just doesn't fucking matter. I can go full retard mode, and I still generate more mana than they do. So my conclusion was that, yeah, I had enough HP to get the job done, but I was being super mana I was being too mana efficient, right? Like I had too much MP5 was basically my conclusion. And this was the stats that I was using in that video. So what I ended up doing now is I switched from having 150 MP5 to being more like 120 MP5. I don't think I had 150 MP5. I had like 141 MP5 in those videos. I also had like 10,900 HP. And basically what I decided to do was to switch my gear out a bit, and I lost something like 80 MP5. No, not 80 MP5. 80 plus healing. Where the fuck is this thing? Oh, I gotta click here, continue, blah, blah, blah. So I went down like 80 plus healing, and I went down something like 16 or 20 MP5. Let's get on this server real fast here. I want to make this video quick so it's easy to upload, because again, I spent multiple days uploading these other damn videos. Really annoying. So I'll showcase to you guys what gear I'm in currently. Okay, so current HP levels, I'm over 2,000 HP with this sword. If I'm like in a defensive healing mode, I've got like that's not right. Okay, so like 2,300 hit points. HP can go all the way up to like 2,500 hit points. So I went up a good chunk of hit points, like almost 2,000 hit points. I completely forgot. Oh, I know what I'm missing. So I started deciding that food buff isn't the worst thing in the world. Make up for that MP5. I didn't have food buff in the previous video either. So give it a sec here. Yeah, 2,800. That's more accurate. But I think this is in the stamina heavy shield. Yeah. So 2,000, plus hit points. So I went up a good like 2,000 hit points. What else we got going on here? I discovered that I completely forgot to have kings in this damn build, and that'll put your HP up to close to 3,500. This is not the right weapon for that. Yeah, like 13,500. So the previous video I had like 10,500 HP. Spell power, or the plus healing gear, took a bit of a hit. Yeah, I'm not in the healing shield. Yeah, so now I went down at least 100 spell power. Holy damage is still pretty solid. It's like whatever. What else changed? Yeah, the MP5 went down like a bit from like 141. Spell power went down, but I gained a metric shit ton of hit points. So I'm liking this a little bit better. You could change out the flask for something different, I suppose. Do I even have oil on this weapon? No, I don't even have oil on this weapon. Holy shit. I don't have an oil. Damn, okay. So I guess the spell power is a little low. Isn't that interesting? Why is my spell power so high? That doesn't make any sense. Huh, weird. I also changed out the talents somewhat. So I noticed against the rogues I didn't need improved Holy Shield at all. So 1 point in Holy Shield is more than sufficient. And what I decided to do is I picked up Seal a Command. That way I could seal a command twist, and which I think I can showcase that right now. So I could do some Seal a Command twisting. Actually, I don't know. Don't do it. Seal a Command, right, like rank 1 twisting. Like that, for example. And let's do it again. 1, 2. Do some, because it's just mana efficient from a whatchamacallit perspective. So, oh, come here, bitch. Definitely not proccing. 1, 2, and go. Seriously? Okay. Proc one more time and I'll stop talking. Thank you. Yeah, judging it sucks a dick, but let's get out of here. Or, yeah, that would be very nice. Thank you. So, what I decided to do is I went down on my spell power a little bit. I went up in my plus healing. I went down in plus healing. I went down in spell power, but I went up like 2,000 hit points. From a I don't want to die defensive perspective, I went up more like 3,000 hit points in the gear. After seeing that in all those duels that I was like stupidly, absurdly mana efficient, if that makes any sense. So I made some adjustments to the build in general. It should be a little better now, just because it's a lot more HP than it had before. That's for damn sure. Maybe the damage went down a little bit, but yeah. But mostly I wanted to make this video just to tell you about the changes that I decided to make after all those duels, and that I was intentionally playing inefficient. And the comments are back up, so if you want to leave a comment on that video, please go leave a comment on that video, because damn, I'm curious to see what you guys think. But yeah, I should be putting up the other video, but I'm just going to end this video right now and upload it real fast. Anyways, day is full, boys.